everyone, welcome to TMMK Fitness at Home. Today's strength training class will consist of all lower body exercises. You will need a mat and you will need a couple of dumbbells, a heavy one and maybe one that's just a little bit lighter in case you need to change sizes. And then just keep in mind that all of these workouts are intended for TMMK Fitness members only. So just know that if you're not a member, you're doing this workout at your own risk. All right, are we ready to get started? So again, all you need is a mat and then a couple of dumbbells. If you don't have any dumbbells at home, don't worry. You can do all of our exercises without a dumbbell. So no problem there. All right, so to get started today, let's do a few stretches. So go ahead and get your feet wider than hip width apart, so a nice wide stance. And we're gonna do almost like a side lunge down to the side here, just back and forth a few times. So you should feel a stretch in your inner thigh, okay? Good. We're gonna do about 4 more, and then we're gonna take it into a quad stretch. So when you get on this side, bring it up into a quad stretch. Right here. Good. Hold that. I want you to squeeze your glutes. And when you do that, you should feel a little bit more of a pull in this quad. Keep your knees straight down. Okay, we're gonna go back into that lunge stretch again. So back and forth. But you can't guess what we're gonna do this time. The other side, right, for that quad stretch. So over here on this side now, quad stretch. Keep that knee pointing straight down. If you feel a little unstable, it's okay to put your hand on something to do this stretch. But try to practice doing it without holding on as best you can. Good. All right. This time, I'm gonna have you take a big step forward and you're gonna push your hips toward the front. So this time you're feeling a stretch right here in those hip flexors. And step back, let's do the other side. So big step forward, lean into it a little bit. Big stretch here. So you're keeping this back leg straight. Try not to bend the knee. Good, and stand back up. Here's the format for today. So we have several exercises that we're gonna run through. They're gonna last for about a minute each. And we're gonna repeat those twice, okay? And that's kind of how it's gonna flow. So the first exercise we're gonna do are gonna be some front squats. If you wanna use a dumbbell for this, you can use 1 or 2. If you have 1 dumbbell that you're using, you can hold it right here at your collarbone, okay? To do your squats, all right? If you have 2 dumbbells, you can hold them here like this. And if you don't have any dumbbells, no worries. Put your hands on your hips for your squats, okay? So, just remember when you do your squats, especially this tight, this weight's gonna try to tilt you forward, but don't let it. Sit down as straight as you can. Don't lean forward. Okay, are we ready? All right, in 3, 2, and 1. So we're gonna do 1 minute right here. One of the things that I want you to be paying attention to will be your knees. So if you feel any kind of pain in your knees, just don't go down as low. You don't have to go as low as I'm going. Okay, just go to that point right before you experience any type of pain. Make sure your knees are not going beyond your toes as you go down. So glance down, make sure they're not shooting forward. Nice. You can go at your own pace with these. You don't have to go at my speed. And again, don't let that weight tilt you forward. Good. We're almost there. You have about 7 seconds. So 3, 2, and 1. All right, set that dumbbell down. Come down here to your mat. You're gonna lie down on one side. We're gonna fire up the glutes big time on this one. So you're gonna extend your legs all the way out. Rest your head on your mat, okay? Now, you're gonna lift that top leg and bring it forward. If you wanna bend the knee on that bottom leg for a little bit of balance, stabilization, that's fine. And then you're gonna point your toes toward the ground like this, okay? And then perform a leg raise. So, let's go ahead and get started right here for about a minute. So, I like this one because just changing the angle of your foot will really fire you up back here, okay? Getting those glutes working properly. And if you're curious and you just want to see the difference, change your foot to a normal position here and try your leg raise. You're going to feel it in a different area of your glutes. So again, for this one, you're bringing your leg forward just a bit. And you're rotating so that your toes are pressing down toward the floor as you lift. You guys feel that? Get ready to do the other leg in 3, 2. Good, let's switch sides. So again, extend your arm out and rest your head. Bring the leg, top leg forward, point the toes toward the ground, and go. So one benefit of having your arm extended with your head down is you're keeping your spine in better alignment. So I'm sure that you may be tempted to do this, but this is less strain on your neck. Keep that core engaged so that you don't tend to roll forward. How's that feeling? Should be burning up those glutes. Make sure you kept your toe pointed toward the ground. We're almost there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. More glutes. So, this time you're going to come up to all fours, and we're going to be placing our hands directly underneath our shoulders. So you don't want to be out here. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, okay? Now, you're going to keep a 90-degree angle at the knee joint as you lift up to the ceiling, okay? Now, this one we're going to split up a little bit. We're going to do 30 seconds on each side, okay? Ready? And lift. So 30 seconds, and after that 30, you're just going to go right into the other side. Now, with this one, it's important to keep your back straight. Don't arch your back as you lift. Don't do that. It's also important to fix your gaze on the floor instead of out in front of you. Again, keeping that cervical spine in good alignment. Get ready to switch legs. 3, 2, 1 more. Go right into it. Awesome. Another thing to watch out for is you want to try to keep your weight centered. It might be tempting to lean to one side when you do these, but keep yourself centered. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, you may stand up. All right, this time, we're just gonna do some simple calf raises. So, if you want to hold 2 dumbbells to your sides, you're welcome to do that. It'll add just a little bit of extra resistance. But here's how this is gonna go. We're gonna lift up onto our tiptoes. We're gonna hold it there. We're gonna try not to move. And then we'll start doing some repetitions, okay? So, go ahead and work on your balance here and lift up onto those toes as high as you can get. You're just gonna hold it here. We're gonna keep it here for about 10 seconds. Then when we start our repetitions, try not to let the heel completely touch the ground. So go down and get close, but try to pop back up before it touches. You ready? Set, and go. So just like this. Get as high as you can. If you have stairs nearby, I know a lot of people like to do calf raises on the stairs. You can get a little bit better range of motion by letting your heels hang off the stairs. Just make sure you're holding on to the handrail. Good. And for the last 10 seconds of this, I want you to hold it up. Hold it. You can do little bitty bounces if you want to really fire them up. Good. Little bitty ones. 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to make our way back down to the mat. Now, if you have a dumbbell, pick your heaviest one for this one. All right. So, you're going to lay all the way back. First things first, you want to press your low back into the floor. So you're going to rotate your pelvis so that your low back is in the floor. You'll immediately feel your core activate when you do this, okay? So, place your dumbbell right here across your hips, and then you're going to lift, squeeze, and then lower, okay? So, keep those glutes engaged, keep the abs engaged. Ready, and lift, and back down. So you're going to kind of hold it for a 2 count and bring it down. Now, a lot of times these thrusters are done incorrectly. If I were to not pay attention to my pelvis, I would be able to get my hips much higher than this. But then I'd be using my quads. So, by keeping my low back pressed into the floor before I start and maintaining that position, I'm making my glutes do the work. And that's what the thruster was intended to do. It's what a bridge is intended to do. Good. So 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Okay, you can stand up. We're moving right along. Now, for some lunges. So, if you have 2 dumbbells and you want to hold them at your sides, you're welcome to do that. If you want to take 1 dumbbell and hold it up here by your collarbone, you can do that, okay? I'm going to do these without one today, but you're certainly welcome to use your weights. Okay, now, face this way. So, we're going to do forward to reverse lunges. These can be a little bit complicated as far as balance goes if you're not used to doing these. So, once we get moving, if you're really struggling with balance, just pick one or the other, okay? You can just do forward or you can just do reverse, okay? But I want you to try it. So, with lunges, I'm going to demonstrate a couple real quick. So, with your lunge, good alignment, shoulders packed. You don't want the back arch, so get yourself into a neutral pelvis position right here. And you're going to still be straight up and down when you go forward. So try not to lean, okay? So here's what it looks like. You're going to do a forward to reverse. Forward to reverse, okay? 30 seconds on one side, 30 on the other. All right, ready? Pack the shoulders, fix the pelvis, and go. Good. And again, if you struggle a lot with these, just pick one or the other. You also notice I'm kind of tapping my toes here in the middle. That just helps to kind of regain balance. If you've done a lot of these in the past, you may be able to fly through them like this and not touch, and that's okay. Okay, 2 and 1. Let's go right into the other side. Forward to reverse. Good. Keep going, keep going. You got about 10 seconds. Three, 2, and 1. Good job, good job. One more exercise, and then we're going to start from the top. So, make sure you're drinking some water if you need it. Now's a good time to get you a little water break. So, we're going to do a squat with a leg lift. If you want to hold a dumbbell, you can hold it here, or you can hold it here, okay? Here's what it would look like. So, legs a little wider than hip width apart, okay? And then you're going to drop down, lift the leg. Okay, the thing to look for here is that When you lift the leg, you don't lean crazy to one side, okay? So you're gonna squat, stand tall and lift. You're also gonna be taking that leg toward the back a little bit, okay? See how I'm going to the back? Okay, so use the dumbbell if you'd like. We're just gonna alternate back and forth for 1 minute. So go ahead, get set up here, toes facing forward, pack those shoulders, hold your weight if you got one. All right, ready? And drop it down, lift the leg. Drop it down, lift the leg. So take a second, glance down at those knees. Make sure they're not shooting past your toes. Try to keep those toes facing forward. Good. Focus on your breathing. Try not to lean too much to one side. Almost there. You got about 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. We've made it through the first round. We're gonna start from the top with those squats with the dumbbells, okay? Okay, so hang in there. All right. This will go by a lot faster because I won't have to show you every single thing. So we're just gonna keep the clock rolling. We're gonna move from one thing right into the next. Okay, so regular squats with the dumbbell. Front squat here. If you have your dumbbell, 2 of them, hold here, 1 of them here. Are you guys ready? Toes forward and go. So 1 minute right here. Focus on breathing. Good. Keep those toes facing forward. Go as low as you can. Some of you can probably get lower than me. It's okay to go below 90 if you have that range of motion, and that flexibility, and no knee pain. And it's also okay if you're here. This is totally fine. Still working the muscles. Keep this dumbbell close to your body as you squat. Awesome, keep moving. We're almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Good, bring it down to the floor on your side. We're gonna do those side leg raises. Extend your arm out. Bring the top leg forward, rotate the toes. Here we go. Go for 1 minute, each side. Engage the core so you can keep all of this still. Just moving that leg. Now, if you're not paying attention, you know, a minute can be a while. So if you kind of get distracted, it's a good idea to, hey, lift your foot, make sure it's pointed down, because you gotta focus on that. You've got 10 seconds to go, and we're gonna flip sides. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, let's do the other side. So extend your arm out, rest your head, leg forward, and go. Keep those toes down. Good. This is one of my favorite things to do. I hope you guys can really feel a burn and really, you know, tell that you're getting some benefit out of it. It's amazing what just changing an angle of something can do. Hang in there, you've got 20 seconds. I know they're on fire. Keep going. Keep going. 10 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's move into those donkey kicks. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Go. 90 degrees right here at your knees. Good. Firing up those glutes some more. Awesome. Hang in there. Keep your weight balanced. Good cervical spine position here. Don't arch your back. We're almost there. Keep going, keep going. 4, 3, 2, and switch sides. Just go right into it. Focus on your breathing. After these, we're going to stand up and do those calf raises. You're halfway there. See, I knew you could do these for a minute. I knew you could. You got about 15 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, awesome. Okay, stand up. Again, with those calf raises, if you want to hold dumbbells, you can. You're going to lift and hold for the first part. Lift, hold it here, get as high as you can. Good. Keep it here, keep it here. Now you can do those raises. Remember, try not to let your heels touch the ground. Nice. Keep going. We'll do one more hold toward the end of this minute. Are you ready? And hold it up there. Hold it, hold it, hold it. You can do little bitty presses right here if you want to. Fire them up. 10 seconds. Then we're going to make our way back down to the mat for those thrusters. So bring a dumbbell with you. 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring one of these with you. Your heaviest one. Lie back. Press your low back into the floor. And go. Remember, if you're doing these correctly, you'll feel it more in your glutes and your hamstrings than you will your quads. So if your quads are burning, reset your hips, lay all the way down and press the low back down again before you lift. We're over halfway there with these. Doing good, doing good. Keep going, 10 more seconds. So 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. So put that to the side. You're gonna stand up, forward to reverse lunges. I promise we'll just do 30 seconds each on these, okay? So, ready? Stand tall and go. Remember, don't lean forward. Sometimes if you're used to doing these with a forward lean, you may not even know that you're doing that. But if you stand up tall, you might feel like you're leaning backwards and switch sides. But that's normal to feel that way until you get used to doing them the right way. You're doing good. We're getting close. 8 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good job, good job. Okay, last of all, we're gonna do the squat with the leg lift. So, grab a weight if you wanna hold your weight, okay? All right, ready? And take it down, lift, down, lift. So lifting slightly to the back. This is the last exercise we're gonna do. Then we're gonna repeat those stretches from the beginning. We'll be finished. Good, good. Keep moving. Burn up those legs, come on. So close, so close. You got about 10 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, awesome. Let's finish up with the stretches. Hopefully you can stretch a little deeper into it this time. So, wide stance, we're gonna do that side to side lunge stretch. Ready? And take it this way down. Good. You can go down as low as those muscles will let you. This is as low as I'm getting today. Let's do a quad stretch over here. So keep that knee pointed straight down. Squeeze that glute. You feel that? Feel it stretch here or more? Awesome. Hold that. Hold it, hold it. Okay, let's go back into that lunge. Back and forth. Awesome. Get ready to do the quad on the other side. Ready? Let's do it. Quad here. Hang in there, and release that. Okay, take a big step forward. Press your hips toward the front of your space. Keep the back leg straight. Good stretch right here. And let's switch sides. Big step forward. Press this way. Four, 3, 2. Awesome, stand back up. Well, good job today, everyone. Be sure to check out all of our videos on Facebook and YouTube. You can do them anytime. Have a good day.